I'm just going to turn that off. Okay. Welcome to my kind of messy room. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Asaya Mystic, and I am here with another message to help you free your heart and soul through decolonizing spirituality and reawakening the primordial feminine energy of this planet. So, welcome. Um, this is what my channel is all about. And I have promised my beloved luminaries a video series on the dark feminine of the zodiac. And with all of my other recent posts in the community and my other recent videos, you guys are aware that I am giving myself a little bit more space for some self-care, a lot of self-care. And it's easier for me to go live and really channel these messages one time and get it out here for you guys to be able to absorb and then be done with it. And until or when I find someone who is who can edit my videos for me and kind of do all of the other little tedious stuff for me that I really appreciate and enjoy, then I will start to make more uploads and upload videos for you guys. But until then, editing videos has just not been my jam lately. I haven't been excited to do it because it takes time, and creatively, I just haven't been interested in it. So I'm going to be doing this series through live video, so you guys will be able to finish out the series, the Dark Feminine of the Zodiac series, through my live videos versus an upload. So this video is going to be all about the Gemini woman and what allows her to activate her dark femininity. So I want to be clear, if you're not aware of what dark feminine energy is, please go to some of my other videos. I do have one video specifically talking about dark feminine energy, what it is not. And essentially, when we're going through the zodiac, we are highlighting what it is about this woman when her sun sign is in Gemini. Okay, I know some people like to apply the rising and the moon sign. This is particularly for sun signs only. Okay, so when your sun sign is in Gemini, there are certain things that are going to come up for you when you have not activated your dark feminine energy yet. And I did the Taurus woman, I did the Aries woman. Those videos were pretty quick and to the point, and you can watch those. And those are also, you can find them in my channel. So nonetheless, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the truth behind the Gemini woman and what is going to activate her dark feminine energy. What's going to activate her true self, her power, her authority, her dominance. So that is the subject of today's video. And I also decided to bring out my cards because I thought, oh my gosh, it would be so fun to just do a little card reading with it, just to really, allow spirit to be present and channel through the cards what it is about Gemini woman that allows her to activate her dark feminine energy. So, mind you, when we're not activated in our dark feminine energy, we tend to experience um, hardships and difficulties in our relationship to ourselves and our relationship with other people. And activating your dark feminine energy is all about stepping into your power. So for Gemini woman, it's going to have a lot to do with establishing a kind of peace, a mental peace. Okay. So I always say that Gemini, well, every time I think of Gemini now, I think of twins, right? Of course, duh. But I also think of the twin flame union. So I also talk about this in another one of my videos, the truth about the twin flame union. And I bring up Gemini in that video because not a lot of us think of the twins when we think about love, when we think about a union with another being. But really, the metaphysics of Gemini really does symbolize the twin flame union. It really does symbolize the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together and being in harmony with one another. Gemini represents a duality of self and being at peace with those uh both of the angel and the demon, right? And duality, the angel, the demon, and masculine and feminine, magnetic, electric, it's just all talking about the same thing. When we get into these the symbolism of two, it's always talking about this um dance between life and the masculine and feminine. So the energy that's really going to come up for the Gemini woman when it comes to activating her dark feminine energy is going to be peace, right? And how she can tap into an inner peace and harmony and really get out of this um dance with the devil, this dance with the devil in her mind. So it's really about peace and being at peace. So that's the number one thing that I feel when we think about the Gemini woman. And oh my gosh, um and her activating her dark femininity. Okay, so I just pulled these two cards. They came up reversed, and I got the Be Peace. Literally, I got Be Peace, but it's reversed. I got Be Peace, Dove Spirit, and I was just talking about peace. And then I got Vulture Spirit, Nothing is Wasted. And so both of them came up reversed. So for the Gemini woman, it's going to be really understanding how to be at peace with yourself. And the way that you're going to really understand that and be able to embody that is through realizing that everything in life has a purpose, has a meaning, has a um even you, even the Gemini woman, right? As a Gemini woman, you have purpose. With your earth sign being in Sagittarius, because your sun sign is in Gemini, understanding that everything has a purpose and nothing is wasted, right? From Vulture Spirit. So nothing is wasted in this life, and everything that happens in your life, everything that even if it's something that really has pained you or really rubs you the wrong way or really like makes your mind just start tripping, right? All of those things are of use but it can't be of use if you don't allow yourself to accept the the path that it's showing you, right? The way forward, right? So this is about really um with everything that the Gemini mind thinks about, notices, and all of the ideas that they get. It's really about realizing that everything that comes through is able to be repurposed into something that can fertilize your life, that can be beneficial to your life. Just like waste, like a lot of people in this world think that trash and um you know waste and like when it comes to our own bodies, like when we go to the bathroom, when we poo, when we pee, when we just have waste, right? um Initially, when you smell it, when you come into contact with it, you're like, what is this piece? Like, get this out of my life. Like, get this out of my face. Get this away from me. Like, it's disgusting. But the reality is, th- those things are the fertilizer. Like, it is the things that are repurposed and used to re-fertilize the earth, the plants, right? When I put fertilizer in my plants, like it smells like poo. Like that's it smells like poo. The brown stinky sensation of just all of this stuff that nobody wanted, but yet it has so much nutrition, it has so much value. And these are the things that, when superficially we're just walking around life and we're not really thinking beyond our own immediate needs, our own immediate self, we can be like, I don't need this. Like, what is this? What is this? It's unnecessary. If it's not pretty and it doesn't smell good, and if it doesn't appease to my delighted senses, right? Then I don't need it. And it's like, no, you also need that too. And that is the where the peace comes in for the Gemini woman, and realizing that in order for you to be in your sovereignty and activate your true self, that these things about life, right? These unwanted things in life actually have a purpose, and they enable you to really be able to be in be nourished and be able to be in balance with yourself. So I want to pull another card. I have these super, well, they're not that old and beat up, but I've been having this deck for like some years. And when you have a deck for some years, it can tend to wear down. Okay, so here it says for you to surrender to setting limits. So it is healthy to set boundaries in your relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. I also feel like Gemini woman, um, you can also be such a sweetheart. Like, I have met like a lot of Gemini women, and um, there is this kind of just sweet, you know, kiddish nature about you that's just so sweet and um, curious, and wants to know the world and wants to learn the world. And people can tend to definitely push your boundaries and treat you in ways that are just rude, just rude and not nice, just rude and not nice because they're annoyed with your detached nature. And people can tend to be that way, especially people who are not open-minded and open-minded, as curious, as free-minded as you. They can tend to get annoyed and just treat you like, badly, right? Not in the best ways. And I've seen it before because um especially in your earlier ages, right? In your earlier ages, like when you're younger, when you're a teenager, there'll be probably different scenarios where you've maybe gotten bullied. People have just not been very kind to you. And it really just has to do with your personality and how free flowing you and curious you are. Your curiosity and your verbal astuteness, right? Because you're the kind of woman that loves to talk. You love to talk about all kinds of things. Sometimes you can probably just not know when to stop talking, and you just want to talk all the time. I know my little sister is a Gemini. I know my daughter she's not a Gemini, but she was born on a Wednesday and she's Mercury ruled. So I know all too well this, like, oh my gosh, like, when will this girl, like, find something else to do? And it can kind of cause more serious people, more people who are more like, you know, grounded, or I wouldn't even say grounded, but like who don't see the point in being so airy and light, can be rude to you and um they can treat you in ways that are just not kind, and they're not loving, and um they're not balanced. And so this is where you're going to have to also, you have the opportunity to learn to start setting limits. And this is also where um that balance comes in with the twins. And um also understanding the higher self of Gemini is ruled by the planet of Venus. And in esoteric astrology, Venus is the ruler of Gemini. So really, it's about really just discovering your self-worth and being um connected to this duality enough to where you know how to love yourself. How to love yourself. Like, if this is going to be so true for a Gemini woman, is like, how do you love yourself? How do you really love yourself? And how do you show people, and also show you, that you love yourself? And that's going to be through really balancing out this duality of your mind and the superficial you, and the one that really has uh the one that really sees a way forward and a path, and a light to life that brings beauty, that brings harmony, and all of these good things. So I'm going to pull one more card. And for all of you that watch this video, let me know if you like this style of the Dark Feminine of the Zodiac videos. So I've got this last card for you, Gemini woman, and it is the schizophrenia card. So this is going to be really like what everything that I was just saying. It's really going to be about you understanding that whether you let go of this side first or you let go of that side first, you still gonna fall. Like you're still gonna drop. And this being like split, right? Split personality. This split personality is really what keeps you from accessing your dark feminine power, is, you know, not noticing when you become another person. And the way that schizophrenia works, or at least in this card, is when you are going about life and you have one demeanor. You have one demeanor, right? Because things are going good. Things are working out. Life is good. Life is, everything's positive. Everything's positive. Everything's positive. And then the moment something triggers you, the moment something happens that might be negative, the moment challenges pop up, you become that person, right? Like you become a reflection. Like now that the positivity has left, now you become the negativity, like the full blown negativity, and you start to look like another person. Like nobody can recognize you. And I know this as well because I also have family members that are Geminis, where I see like how you just completely turn into another woman, right? Where you and it's all because of this disconnect that you have in understanding yourself as a whole. So just because positive things are happening in your life and positive things are going on in your life, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, that's all of who you are, right? It's just a facet of your life that you're getting to experience. And then when negative things happen and pop up, like just like what, oops, just like what we were talking about here, it's like, do not react to that in a way that you become the negativity, because you start to think that you are this person. It's like the angel and the demon that sits on the shoulders of the little characters in the Disney movies, and they're like talking in one ear. The devil's talking in one ear and the angel's talking in the other ear. And I've gone so deep into this, right? Because really I could go a lot deeper into this. I've gone deeper into this subject because it's really amazing, all that you can discover in just like this sign of Gemini. But for the sake of your dark feminine energy, once you really begin to embrace the balance of you and you being one person who just has many different avenues of exploring your mind and your expression, then your dark feminine power will be it will blossom and it will be easier to maneuver through, right? Because Gemini woman also has a tendency to really just cause people, like I said, you tend to cause people to just kind of really dislike you. And it's because you need to also learn how to set limits also with yourself, right? I was talking about other people, but now I'm also seeing that this card really is talking about how you need to set limits and tell yourself no. Tell yourself no. Whenever you feel the thought or the urge to just kind of like do or say or be in some really super off the wall stuff that is like so detached that it's almost like you're not even in your body. It's so detached that it's not even like it has no ground, right? You need to learn to set limits with yourself and know when you're going that way. Like, know when you are starting to be develop like that split personality and regain your center. So, really just finding ways to just be at peace with yourself. And all of these cards, I definitely see how they relate to the Gemini woman in her connecting to her dark femininity. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I am going to connect with you guys in the community about the updates for the poll that I did. And you guys all chose to do another round of the Lilith code. And some other things came in pretty close. So I will connect with you guys in the community on that. Until then, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next live video. Peace.